Hey guys, how are you? I'm Jamie Parsons from the Hourglass Fitness, and I'm going to talk to you today about intermittent fasting. So I'm going to give you just a second to pop on because I was supposed to be here at 2 and my workout took a little bit longer. So I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone because sometimes that helps with my computer. So when you pop on, say hi, and then I'll get started in just a second. So I wanted to talk about intermittent fasting because it's something new that I am trying. All of our bodies, they kind of, different things work for different people and different bodies and different things like that. Different. So this is something that I'm going to try, and I thought I would talk to you about it a little bit. So far, it's day one, it's going good. So say hi when you pop on. Just got done working out, so I'm drinking my vegan chocolate Shakeology now. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Hey, Kaya, I see you there. We'll go ahead and get started. So I wanted to talk about intermittent fasting, what that is, what it looks like, what it, I am very, oh, thanks, Kaya. What it is, what it's not, why you should do it, why maybe you shouldn't do it. I've learned about this for a long time. I've studied it, and I never really went for it because I never really went for it because I didn't want to stop eating at night. That's really why. So that's my biggest problem is I'm fine during the day, I'm relatively regimented, but when nighttime comes, all I want to do is eat, and I want to eat up until the time that I go to sleep. So this is what this is going to help me with. You may have heard it as the 8-hour abs diet or the 8-hour diet. Either way, you eat for it in an 8-hour window. This is the type that I'm doing. So I had my first meal at 11:15 this morning. I didn't eat anything until 11:15, and then I will eat all of my food until my last meal will be at 7:15 tonight. I won't eat anything after that. This works for me today because I get home a little later tonight, and then I will have a later dinner. Now tomorrow, if my schedule is a little bit different, maybe I can move my 8 hours up or I can move them back depending. But I'm going to stick to that 8-hour window, and this is why. So the other 16 hours, typically when we're eating, we're in a fed state the entire day. So we wake up, we eat, we're eating all throughout the day, we eat right before we go to bed, and our digestive system never really gets a chance to kind of chill out, right? It's always working. So if you think about a car, the car is constantly running and eventually it's going to run out of gas. It's not going to have any more energy. That's kind of how our digestive system is. It's constantly running, and so eventually it's going to run out of gas and it's going to take energy from us, and we're going to feel sluggish, we're going to have brain fog, we can't concentrate, and we're going to hold on to that fat that we really want to burn. So really there's two states that we stay in. We're either fasted or fed, and most of the time we are fed all the time. We're always eating, we're always full, we never give ourselves a break. So that's what intermittent fasting does. It gives our digestive system a break, and it puts us in a fasting stage as well. And you really want to be in balance between fed and fasted because you're not going to gain weight that way. And also that fasted stage is when your digestive system doesn't shut down. It takes a break, and then it's going to start burning fat. So that extra fat that you're storing, that's where that fat is going to be used as energy. A lot of people think that it's a starvation diet. It's absolutely not it. You're eating the exact same amount of calories and protein and carbs and all that. You're just doing it within an 8-hour window. So I'm eating the exact same way I've always ate, but I'm taking that window way down to an 8-hour window, and I'm letting my body rest the rest of the time. So the benefits of intermittent fasting are improved mental clarity. Like I said, you can concentrate and think better, weight and body fat loss, lowered insulin and sugar levels. So if you're diabetic, this could help you. However, I would talk to your doctor before you do something like this. Increased energy because your digestive system is not taking energy away from you, it's resting. Therefore, you have more energy to give. Lower cholesterol and reduction in inflammation. So my body, this is not necessarily what may happen with your body, but my body responds well to a lower carb, higher fat, high protein diet. So that's kind of what I do. My body also responds to less dairy. It's dairy is usually bloating. So if you're having a lot of bloating, try to cut out the dairy, and that may help you. I am not a nutrition specialist. I am an exercise specialist, but not a nutritionist. So I just want to let you know this is what I'm trying for my body. If you want to try it too, you can try that, and I can give you the stuff that I have learned. However, there are some reasons why you may not want to do this. So if you're underweight, if your BMI is less than 18.5, you should not do this because you're underweight. If you're pregnant or nursing, you should not intermittent fast. And anyone under 18, because you still need those extra calories and that extra time for your body to grow. Now, if you are interested in intermittent fasting, there are reasons why you should talk to a doctor first. So if you're a diabetic, I would talk to a doctor. If you're on any type of medication, prescription medication, I'd also talk to your doctor about this because sometimes you have to eat with certain medications and different things. So again, this is not a starvation diet. Believe me, I could not do that to myself. I mean, I don't know how this is going to go already. So it's only day one and I'm fine. And I actually feel like I have more energy because I didn't eat until 11. And used to what happened is I would think I was starving immediately when I woke up. And obviously that wasn't the case because I feel like I have more energy just in that short time frame. So starvation, it's not a starvation diet. You don't reduce your calories or your carbs or your fats or anything. You can, hold on. I was going to say you can eat like you're eating now. Maybe not. If you are eating, not so great, then it's probably not going to be great for you. But if you're eating well and your nutrition is on point, then this could also be helpful to you. This type of fast will burn fat for fuel. So it's not going to burn muscle. It's going to burn that extra fat that you've been hanging on to for fuel, which is going to give you energy. Some people say, can you exercise? Yes, you can exercise. Again, you're eating the exact same diet. Hopefully it's nutritionally sound already, but you're eating the exact same diet. You're just kind of squishing it into an 8-hour period. And also that exercise is going to help even more burn that extra fat that you're hanging on to. So some tips for intermittent fasting. Drink lots of water. Stay busy. That's probably my biggest tip for any type of something that's kind of hard, and you want to keep your mind off of it. Stay busy. Keep your hands busy too. Chew gum, I guess, because it keeps your mouth moving. Ride out those hunger pains. So or even when we think we're hungry and we're not really hungry, drink water. Just ride it out because you're going to get through it. It's going to be not very fun, but you're going to get over that hump and it's going to get better. Next day, it's going to be a little easier. Next day, it's going to be a little easier. So, oh gosh, Maggie, hey, Beth, hey, Brooke, hey, Holly. Woo. All right, and then tell people that support you. When people hear that you're on a fast, they're going to be like, girl, I don't do that. And they're automatically going to think that you're starving yourself. But there are people that no matter what are going to support you, especially if you explain what you're doing. They will support you. They'll be your biggest cheerleaders. Go to those people and say, I'm trying this. Do you want to try it with me? Or would you support me in this? Just help me keep going. So those are my tips. Let's see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Oh, real quick. There are different types of fasting. So I'm doing the 8-hour fast. So I'm fasting for 16 hours. I'm eating all my food in an 8-hour window. You can eat all your food in a 4-hour window and fast for 20 hours. I'm going to start small. You can fast for 24 hours. Oh, and you can fast for 36 hours. I don't know that I'll ever do that. I don't know that I'll ever want to do that. If you do it, I will be your cheerleader. I will be your biggest supporter. I'm going to stick with my 8-hour fast. I want to see a show of hands. Has anyone fasted before or done intermittent fasting? I'd love to know your experience. So write it out if you have. But I think that is all I have for you. So again, intermittent fasting is just kind of taking what you eat now, as long as it's nutritionally sound, and smashing it into an 8-hour window. Oh, here's Beth. My body may just freak out. Got to work up to that. I hear you. Really. That's why I think my freak out was always in my mind. I thought there's no way that I could do that, but like it's been fine. So it's always like a mental freak out. Your body will probably respond really well. Like I said, this is only day 1, but I already feel better. So I don't know, try it. If you want help, I'm here to help you, because I am living it right now. What other questions do you guys have? Oh, I was going to tell you about the reason my body responds to a lower carb diet. I have what's called PCOS. It's polycystic ovarian syndrome. And my body, with that syndrome, it responds well to low carb. It has to do with glycogen and all that crazy stuff. So I can't really tell you why, but that works for me. So that's what I do. And I just feel better when I'm eating lower carb, healthier carbs. Believe me, I love like white, like soft white bread. Gets me right here. I love it. I love it. My best friend has PCOS. Yep. I struggled with PCOS for a long time. And actually until they finally figured out what was wrong with me, and we fixed it, luckily, because I have 2 beautiful children now. Pass the low carb info out there. Yep. I can't remember the book I read. It was actually while I was going through the infertility stuff. Shoot, I wish I remembered that. But it's all about like PCOS and low carb and different foods that are better for PCOS, because food is medicine. Like, we can heal our bodies with food, and if we're eating the wrong stuff, then we are hurting our bodies. So yeah, gosh, if I can remember that book that I read, I will let you know, Beth. But it's really good, and there's so much information out there. Google University has everything, so I'm sure that she can find stuff on that, and she can talk to me too. She can shoot me a message. On meds, to check. Yeah, if you're on different medication, definitely check with the doctor before you do intermittent fasting. Just send me a DM. Yep, I will. What other questions or comments? If you've ever done intermittent fasting or any type of fast, let me know. I want to know about it. It's for so long I thought that intermittent fasting was a starvation diet, and that like there was no way I could do it, until I started researching it and learning more about it, and it's so far so good. So that's why they say breakfast is fast or break fast. That's because you should be fasting throughout the night, and then you break your fast for breakfast. Oh, has nothing to do with the fasting, but what's up with the straws? Yes, this straw, is that what you're talking about? These are shake straws. So I'm drinking my Shakeology through a shake straw. It's just a bigger straw, because my Shakeology, I make it really thick. I like it like an actual shake. So it's thicker, so I need a shake straw. It's just like a really big straw. Get them at the grocery store. They're all different colors. Yep, it's a shake straw. I think I got them, I think I got them at Kroger, the grocery store around here, so. Yeah, what else? Ask me anything. I'll tell you about my straw. I'll tell you about whatever you want. So, does anyone have any more questions or comments or anything about intermittent fasting? Hey, Jennifer. If you could help me through this, I would be very happy about that because I'm still a little bit nervous about it. The hardest thing for me is going to be tonight when I'm sitting down and I really want to eat. That is when I want to eat a lot. When I'm sitting down watching TV or whatever, kind of chilling out, that's when I want to eat. So I need you guys to shoot me a message or put something on my page and says like, come on, keep going, don't go in the kitchen, drink water or whatever, because I'm going to need your help. Because that's the habit that I need to break, and that is why I'm doing this. Thanks, Kaya. She's going to check on me tonight. I'm looking into it. Okay, Beth says, I'm looking into a magnesium cleanse that you take daily. Have you tried any of the Plexus products? I'm just learning about it. I have not tried any Plexus products. I probably won't. I am very kind of set with, I drink Shakeology every day. That gives me all my probiotics, prebiotics, adaptogens, all kinds of stuff that my body needs every day. And I take a digestive health. It's called digestive health. It goes in my Shakeology, and I mix that up, and it really gives me everything I need. This is like 5 plates full of salad in one glass, and I drink it every day, and right now it tastes like a chocolate bar. So, I really don't know anything about magnesium cleanses. I know that I have done a cleanse called a 3-day refresh. I love that. I lost 5 pounds. I did it last month. I lost 5 pounds on that. It's healthy fats. There's no carbs, no carbs, no meat, I guess. There's protein, but it's no like animal protein. Fruits, veggies, and it's just like you just feel so much better. No dairy, because my body doesn't like dairy. So I don't know anything about the magnesium cleanse, but I do know about the 3-day refresh, and I'm happy to share about that. I do have my before and after pictures on my page if you want to check that out. It's not easy. Anything that's easy is not worth having anyway. It's not easy, but it's very doable. I did it with like 10 other women last month, and we all got through it, and we were all successful. I think everyone lost weight, so that was fun. And I've never not lost weight on it. So what else? This is fun, guys. It's like a Q&A. Did you see Kaya said, did you see my P90X3? Yes! Oh my gosh, Kaya, those were awesome. See, isn't it, like, doesn't the hard work pay off? Like, it's not, like I said, it's not fun, it's not easy, but it's so worth it. Congratulations, those were awesome pictures. What else, guys? I like this. Maybe I should just get in here more often and just chat. You want to chat? Anything else? Okay, so, oh yes, of course, Kaya. Hey, Rita, I've been tinkering with intermittent fasting. I love it. Yes. So Rita says she's been doing intermittent fasting. She loves it. My first meal is not till noon, sometimes 1, and stop eating by 6 or 7, depending on the day. I sleep really well. I've dropped some pounds, and my body fat is dropping. Awesome. Actually, Rita, you have actually inspired me to do this because I know you've been working with it a little bit and doing some different types of beta testing. So thanks for inspiring me to try intermittent fasting. That's awesome. Yes. Exciting. So you do like a 5 to 7 hour fast, or no, 5 to 7 hour eating time frame, Rita, and then you do like a 17 to 19 hour fast. I'm not a math major, guys. I was a 3rd grade teacher. We didn't do that stuff. No. Okay, Jennifer says, so when do you work out? I just worked out. My first meal was at 11:15, and I worked out, what time is it? I worked out at, it was like 1, I think. So I worked out like an hour and a half to an hour after I ate. A lot of people still work out like right when they hours to wait until their first meal. So I don't think it really matters, when you work out because you're still wanting to burn that extra fat that you're storing. You're like I said, you're not gonna. You may have missed this, but you're not gonna burn any muscle. You're just gonna burn the extra fat that your body is holding on to. It doesn't matter when you exercise, I don't believe, but exercise is good for this because that extra fat you're holding on to that you're going to burn during your fast, you're also going to burn extra during your exercise. All right, so yes, about 5 hours, 19 hours of not eating. Digestive breaks are amazing for the body. We'll work out before I eat anything, just water until my first meal. Nice. That is what one of my friends is doing. She wakes up and works out immediately. She actually wakes up like super early. I don't do that, but she does. She works out super early, and then she has still like 6 hours before she has her first meal. So, but she said that she feels great. So, I mean, there's definitely something to digestive breaks for sure. And I'm just finding that out. So I'm doing my shake is my mid-afternoon snack. That's what I'm doing too. So I guess I don't know if you call it breakfast or lunch or what, but whatever I had at 11 was my first meal. And so this is my second meal / snack. And usually I've eaten like a ton by now. It's 2:30 where I live. Usually I would have eaten like the whole kitchen, and I feel good because I've loaded up on water because you can have water anytime. And I don't know, I was in my fast stage for whenever I went to bed until 11, and I feel good. And this is like dessert. So good. What else? Oh, we have more people jumping on. I don't know if I spelled intermittent right. Does anybody know? I think it looks kind of funny. Okay, so I call it meal 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, because you don't know if it's breakfast or lunch or brunch or what. I ate egg, sausage, cheese scramble. Meal 2 is my shake. Not sure what I have for meal 3. So you only eat 3 meals. So it would be like breakfast, lunch, dinner-ish? Or do you like have snacks in between? Are you on a certain like calorie range? Yes, no snacking. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm just going to eat how I normally do, maybe a little less, and smash it into those 8 hours. I eat until, oh, it cut off. So no snacking. I eat until I fill in the blank. I don't know what she was saying. Oh, I eat until I'm full. My meal 1 is my biggest meal that I eat when I'm hungry. Perfect. I think it's really all about listening to your body and not necessarily when it says it's hungry. A lot of times when we're bored, we think we're hungry. So that's why one of my tips was to stay busy during anything, anything that's tough, whether it be eating or what, to stay busy and keep your mind off of when it thinks it's hungry, because normally we're just thirsty. We just need more water. We can't have enough water in our life. So drink as much water as possible. How are we doing? This is fun. Can someone tell me if I spelled intermittent right? I don't know if it's an A-N-T at the end or E-N-T. And I think I'm hungry. Drink a big glass of water and go clean something. Yes. Or go do a load of laundry or go outside for a quick walk. That's a really good idea. Nobody wants to do laundry. In fact, I have laundry going right now for days, I feel like. But actually, like that makes me not want to do that either. But take a walk sounds great. Go clean something. I'd like to go clean something, but I don't want to do laundry. All right. Well, oh, intermittent. Okay, good. I did spell it right. It just looks kind of funny. Intermittent. Yep. All right. Well, if you guys have any more questions, if you pop on later, this will be up on my page. And just distract yourself. That's right. And I can answer any questions you may have later. Comment if you've ever done intermittent fasting before or any type of fast. I'd love to know more about it. I'm really kind of doing market research for myself. I'm doing this myself just to understand it better. And I know that I'm going to burn that extra fat that I'm storing. And, oh, thanks. And that's, who doesn't want to burn extra fat that they're storing, right? And hopefully gain some energy. So thank you, Kaya. She said she's going to check on me at 8 p.m. to make sure I'm not eating the kitchen. Everybody do that because I will want to eat the kitchen. All right. Okay. Thanks for listening, guys. If you have any more questions or comments, let me know. And also let me know if you've ever done any type of fast. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks.